Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective high is good. This reading will not be for everyone, so please take it how it resonates and don't force it to fit if it's not your story. Alright. It has been a couple days since I've tapped into the energy for the collective. So let's see what has shifted or changed in the energy in the last 5 days for the collective energy for the highest good. What divine messages do you have for them today, Holy Spirit? Please make it very clear and easy for me to channel for them. To start off this reading, we're going to pull some oracle cards from the Believe in Your Own Magic oracle cards, okay, to get the overall messages for the collective. So what has changed or shifted in the collective energy within the last 5 days with all that's been going on energetically? What shifts or changes have happened for the collective energy within the last 5 days? Let's see what has happened or changed within the last few days. What kind of shit? What is this? They say take this card, take this card, and take this card. Okay, so we have card number 8, card number 23, and card number 42. Card number 8 says wings. You never needed those wings to fly. The next card says confidence. It comes with time and patience or practice. And we also have homework. Take yourself out on a date. For some of you, I guess within the last few days, you haven't been doing these things, or you have been doing these things and you have been like getting back out there, I guess. But it seems like when you're outside versus inside, when you're inside, you feel more at home or safe. But when you're outside, you don't feel as safe or confident in yourself. So whatever this energy is, where you don't feel comfortable outside. Let me just tell you a quick story. I went outside yesterday to go to the pool, right? I was dressed for the pool. I wanted to go swimming, right? But when I got to the pool, there were a lot of gentlemen there that have, right to be there as well. But it made me uncomfortable taking off my clothes and being in my bathing suit. I don't know why. I'm not insecure with my body or anything, but it just felt like I was going to be watched. I didn't want them to be staring at me in my bathing suit. So I felt uncomfortable at the pool yesterday with these men around. I don't know why. I just did, right? But I'm going to go back again today, and I'm going to get in the pool or whatever the case may be, whether someone's there or not. So for me, I felt uncomfortable outside yesterday around other people because I'm not used to being around other people, or when I'm around other people, I don't feel comfortable being around them. Take it how it resonates, whatever. It's not about me. I guess so, but maybe not. But yeah, so they're telling me and you that having your confidence or being confident around other people is going to take time, right? So it feels like you've been stuck in the house or by yourself for a while, and going outside makes you uncomfortable. But you need to find the confidence to go outside and be comfortable around people, because that's how you're going to meet people when you go outside, right? Nobody's going to come to your door and meet you, maybe for some of you, but not all of you. But it's not going to happen for all of you where somebody's going to show up at your home while you're, you know what I'm saying? Because this bird could be a visitor. This could be somebody showing up at your door with a message or something like that. They may be trying to tell you, hey, come outside. It's, get outside in nature. And maybe you're like, no, I'm afraid to go outside. Let me tell you something. There was this meme, or there was this TikTok where somebody took the big picture of the sun and animated it, right? And they were playing the song, They Scared to Go Outside, as the voice over for this video. Basically saying that the sun is saying to everyone that it's hot outside. And a lot of people are saying they're not going outside because it's too hot. But you need to go outside to get activated. You got to be outside to receive this energy. You got to be outside in nature to feel this energy, right? So take it how it resonates. I'm done. Moving on. Go outside is what I'm getting. Um, take yourself out on a date, Spirit is saying for some of you, okay? And plus, you don't have to be afraid of being outside around other people because look, you got the sword of truth with you. You got your bag with you. You got your Moscow tools. You got everything you need in this bag. So there's no need for you to be afraid to go outside. And I ain't going to say, okay, so I told this same story to somebody in my family, one of my sons, and I told my son what happened at the pool. And he told me when I go outside, make sure that I have something on me to protect myself when I'm outside in case I need it, right? So if you need to take something with you when you go outside, then take something with you when you go outside. But don't not go outside because you're afraid to go outside. Take it out, resonates. Why are we talking about outside? Something outside of you could be trying to get in. There's something outside of you that's trying to come back in. Is that a dead butterfly? What is that? You never needed those wings to fly. So this person, these are her wings. She left her wings back home. She doesn't need the wings to fly. So it's something about you having the confidence in yourself to know that you don't need something in order for you to do something. You have everything you need to do whatever you want to do. All you need is the confidence to do it. Surround yourself with love and don't doubt your worth. Release your guilt and be honest with yourself. Let's clarify this energy. Let's clarify this energy. I don't know what this is. Give me a second. They went on a whole rant about this energy, about going outside. Somebody's afraid to go outside. But somebody could actually have a allergic reaction to being outside. So if you have some kind of condition where going outside is not good for your health, then I'm not telling you to go outside. But something about being outside can help you heal whatever this is that you're going through. Like the sun is a bright energy that it's like an activative energy. It activates your energy. It heals your body. For some of you, it'll heal you. And it's like you need this energy to help heal yourself. So somebody needs your energy or something like that. Take it how it resonates. Let's move on. It seems like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism. When you tell yourself you can't do whatever you set your mind to, that's what we refer to as negative self-talk, and it's extremely toxic. Just as we expect others to treat us with kindness, we also need to treat ourselves with kindness. A bird cannot fly away if you never let it out of its cage. There's a bird in this picture who has wings and it's flying and it's free. It's not in a cage. And there's somebody here who's leaving the cage behind to be free, but they lack the confidence to fly alone. I don't know. I know I have a fear of flying alone. I need to stop being afraid of flying because I don't like being in airplanes. That's one of my biggest fears. So when I fly or travel, I don't like to go alone. But if I want to get out there and see other places, sometimes I'm going to have to go by myself. So sometimes you got to go alone. Take it how it resonates. What's this confidence energy? Self-confidence comes with time and practice. It seems like everywhere around you, people are chattering about how confident they are and just how freeing it feels to be confident. And you wish you could relate to them, but you haven't gotten there yet. And it says, listen, it's okay. Confidence is not an instant or an overnight evolution. Just like with everything else, it takes time and practice and a lot of unlearning of toxicity. So this is basically somebody who's kind of traumatized from past experiences where whatever experiences you went through in the past caused a lot of I'm gonna say it like this. I used to date this guy that was a narcissist, and he used to have this garage. And every time the garage door would open and he was coming home from work, I would always get like real anxious, right? Nervous, because I never knew what mood he was going to be in. So every time I would hear a garage door open, I would get triggered and immediately become insecure or feel some type of way. So there's something that is like still a trigger for you. Something that traumatized you is still sort of a trigger for you. Maybe there's an abandonment wound or something like that that still kind of triggers you, where somebody has been triggered here by their abandonment wounds. Every time they go through something, they think about something from their past they went through. It's like an emotional trigger. It's a learned behavior or some type of unhealthy reaction or some type of unhealthy response to something. It's all about how you respond to something. Somebody's going to try to trigger you or make you feel some type of way, right? To get a response out of you. They want you to respond the way you used to respond, however that is. But your spirit guides are saying, don't respond in the way you used to respond to this emotional trigger. This emotional trigger is not supposed to trigger you anymore. Remember, because you've healed that part of you. But if it still triggers you, then there may still be some type of unhealed trauma attached to that emotion. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. I'm just the messenger. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Just give me a second, okay? Card number 42 says, take yourself out on a date. It says to slow down, and it's time for you to press pause and to contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It is in the solitary, introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. So take yourself out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home to enjoy your own company. I'm getting a lot of travel energy, 8 of Wands energy, fast energy, a lot of movement energy. Somebody here has a low social battery. So it's like being around too many people at once can drain your social battery too much, I guess. I don't know. Let's just get into this energy. Where do I want to start? I don't even know what question to ask, because this is kind of like, let's find out who this is. Who is this energy that we're speaking about that feels like they lack some type of confidence to explore whatever is coming through for them? Why is somebody afraid to explore other options or afraid to leave the nest? Somebody here is afraid to leave the nest. Someone's afraid to leave the nest because they don't know what's out there. What's this? You never needed those wings to fly energy. You never needed those wings to fly. The 5 of Swords. Complete surrender. This is the Ace of Swords energy. The Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. I know I've seen, and the card said this represents being trapped in a cage when you're not really trapped in a cage. You're actually free because the window is open, the door is open. You're not bound to anything. So what makes you still feel like you're still bound to something when you're not bound to something? What is giving you the impression that you don't have a clear path to something? Your path is not blocked. This is a mental prison or a mental... This is a spiritual battle. We have two queens. See, this is an unhealed situation. Something is not completely healed. There's still some type of confusion around someone's energy. Someone's still confused. Someone's still stuck in the head about a decision that was made. A decision to somebody is still confused about you, collective, or you're still confused about this collective, whatever this is. Something still has someone stuck in their head and confused about whatever this is, whether it's you or someone else. Someone else is stuck confused about whatever this is, whether it's you or someone else. Someone here hasn't completely surrendered to something, you or someone else, because they lack the confidence or the courage to come forward. Someone here lacks the confidence or the courage to come forward. Ace of Swords. Somebody here lacks the truth or clarity about a situation. There's confusion around a situation where someone is confused, or they lack the confidence or the clarity they need to make a decision about which action to take towards a certain situation. Whether or not to pursue something or to not pursue something. Whether or not to expose something or not expose something. Whether or not to reveal something or not to reveal something. Something needs to be revisited or reconsidered, or someone has revisited or reconsidered their decision about something, about you, but they still have... Oh, gee, what is this? The Devil and the Five of Cups, or the King of Cups and Judgment. Someone's under judgment for not making the right decision about something. Someone's under judgment for not making the right decision about something. I don't know if this is you that's not making the right decision about something, or if there's someone else not making the right decision about something. We already saw toxicity come out in both energies. The Wings card said that this is a toxic situation you need to get away from. This other card said something about releasing toxic behaviors or energies around you. It's like somebody's trying to release something here, but they're having a hard time releasing this energy. Whether it's negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative feelings, negative people, negative energy. There's a negative energy here that's attacking someone energetically to confuse them about which choice to make about a certain situation. And they're trying to figure out how to clear this negative energy from their space so they can make a sound decision based on girl. The cards that came out were the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Cups I saw in reverse originally. Meaning someone was trying to confuse you to make you choose the wrong path, to make you go back into a situation, to call you back to something that was bad for you, to bring you back into a situation that was bad for you. So someone was trying to lure you back in to a situation that was not healthy for you. Someone was trying to manipulate your energy and to confuse you into making a choice to enter into a situation where you would have been regretful of, because someone was trying to cloud your judgment, is what I'm getting. Something or someone is or was clouding your judgment. Something's trying to cloud your judgment about a choice you have to make. They want you to make the wrong choice here and go the wrong way and not take this opportunity to move forward. They want you to choose to return, somebody's trying to get you to surrender to them. It's like somebody's trying to force their way back in. They're trying to gain access to your energy, but they can't get back in. So here's what I'm getting. The Fool card, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Swords to the Ace of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups coming in. Someone's trying to block whatever this is that's coming in, and they can't block it anymore because they've been removed from your energy. So someone's trying to stop you from receiving whatever this is. Truth and clarity for some of you. Freedom for others of you. New love for some of you. A better opportunity for others of you. They're trying to block you from receiving whatever this is by creating some type of illusion for you that's not real. By offering you some type of offer that you rejected them. Someone's trying to present you an offer. They want you to reject this other offer and accept this new offer that's coming in from them. They don't want you to accept this new offer coming in. Somebody wants you to reject this new offer coming in. Or something wants you to reject this new offer coming in. So what I'm getting, collective, is that someone's working really, really hard to block something from you. What's coming in for some of you is new love, a new romantic partnership, or some type of collaborative effort between you and someone new that's going to help you regain your confidence, right? This person or this situation is going to give you more confidence with yourself, make you feel more secure. You may be trying to find another job or find another resource or income, a source of income to balance out your resources, to bring in more financial security for yourself. Well, someone's trying to block you from doing that, right? Because they don't want you to receive or get out of the situation you're in. They want you to stay stuck in this energy you're in, but you're not stuck anymore. Either you figured it out, you've mastered some type of art you've mastered some type of art where they're saying the art of war. The art of war. I'm also hearing this is the way it goes. So this is about losing something very valuable that someone was trying to, I guess, take from you. You lost something very valuable here, or they lost something very valuable here that you took from them. So they're saying you took away your love from this person. The love you used to give, or the fucks you used to give about this person, you don't give a fuck anymore, basically. You've blocked this person from your energy. You've removed yourself from the situation. You learn how to love yourself. You've called judgment on the situation. You've made peace with your decision. You've accepted that truth is better than illusion. You've learned how to alchemize your energy, and you've learned how to, I guess, control yourself around the situation. So this is giving that, I guess in the past, this situation would make you lose control of everything, or you would lose yourself in everything, or you would give yourself to everything. But now going forward, you're not giving your energy to everything or everyone. You're learning how to control yourself around certain people. So whereas you're not giving too much of yourself, you're learning when to give and when not to give. You're learning when to give a fuck and when to not give a fuck. You're learning when to remove yourself from a situation that doesn't serve your highest good. You're learning how to master your emotions. You're learning how to control yourself around toxic people. You're learning how to block out negative energy. You're learning how to master your gifts. You're treating yourself the way you deserve to be treated. You're also showing people how you want to be treated. If they can't treat you how you want to be treated, you don't have no problem blocking them out of your energy. Because you have learned along the way that giving your energy away to people who don't deserve you, it doesn't hurt them, it hurts you. So instead of hurting yourself moving forward, you're protecting your energy from those people that try to come in and hurt you, because you've learned how to recognize what's real and what's fake. You've learned how to recognize what's real and what's fake. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups. You've ended something here with people who could have thought that you were someone to play with, who could have felt like you were an easy target, who could have thought that you had no protection or something like that, who could have felt like it was okay to treat you this way. But they're learning that how they treated you was not how they should have treated you, and that treating you the way they did is going to cause them to receive a lot of bad karma, because you were the empress, you were the mother, you were the friend, you were the person that God sent to help them. And instead of giving you the opportunity to help them, they try to destroy you or make you feel some type of way about who you are. So you're being removed from these people's energy so that they can receive their karma for whatever they did to you. All right, that's what I'm getting. And it took a lot of effort to get you to see the truth about the situation, because I feel like for a long time, you could have thought that this was real. You could have felt like this was your person. You could have felt like this was your spiritual partner. You could have felt like this was the one. But for some of you, this person could have been the one if they had learned how to control their emotions, or if they had learned how to control themselves. Maybe they could have been a perfect match for you. But for someone here, they didn't master that gift. They didn't learn that lesson. They didn't get that far, right? They didn't, do what they were supposed to do here. They didn't do right by you. So because of their actions towards you, they're being blocked from your energy from ever being able to come back to you again. So somebody could be going through some type of change where they're starting to realize that what they did to you was wrong, or how they made you feel wasn't right, that you deserve better. They feel like they cheated themselves out of a happily ever after with you by not choosing you to be their partner. They chose this karmic lifestyle or this other situation that caused separation, that ended things between the two of you, and now they feel some type of way because whatever y'all had is over. They have to go through this alone. They don't have you there to help them anymore because they chose not to protect you. This person was supposed to take this journey with you, collective. It feels like they walked away from this connection with you because they were too afraid to take on the responsibility that they were supposed to take on in order for them to master this situation. It's like the both of you were put in a situation where the both of you had to master something on your own. And whereas you were able to master this on your own, this person wasn't. They couldn't keep up with you, right? So eventually you had to make a hard decision, which was to move on without them, right? Even though it hurt you to move on from the situation, you knew you had to move on from the situation in order for you to be free from what was going on. You're receiving justice for doing so, and they're receiving karma for not doing so. And for not doing so, they're being left behind because they chose not to take this journey with you. So let's just leave it there with that, and let's just move on from that to something else. Take that how it resonates. So what's playing in the background is Superpowers by Moni Long, right? It's like you're asking the question, like, why doesn't my power work on them? Or why didn't it work on them? Somebody is asking the question of why didn't something work on you? It worked on everybody else. It got everybody else all, messed up. So why didn't it work on you? Whatever they were trying to do to you, it didn't work on you. It didn't work on you, collective. And they worked really hard on something to get you to not receive something here, but it didn't work on you. It may have slowed you down. It may have made you work harder at something here, but it didn't stop you from getting where you were trying to go. You still end up with everything you ever wanted and more, even if it's with somebody else. So it's like these people try to stop you from receiving whatever was promised to you by creating all types of obstacles for you to give up on yourself. And whereas you could have gave up on yourself in the moment, but you never stopped trying to move forward. Like you kept going. Even when it wasn't easy for you to do, you kept getting back up and you kept moving forward. So now these people are trying to figure out how are you able to remove yourself from the situation without regret. Like you don't regret moving on from the situation. You know that moving on was the right thing to do. Whatever this was, it was the right choice to make. It freed you from whatever this was. It gave you the freedom to move on. So you didn't make the wrong choice, collective. You made the right decision. I don't know what this is for you, but I feel like because you made this decision to move on from whatever this was, God is going to reward you with everything your heart desires. Because you work hard for this. These people tried to dim your light or steal your energy or turn you against yourself, but it didn't work. Let's close this out with some advice from your spirit guides and your angels and ancestors. What is it that you want the collective to take away from this reading at this time for their highest good? This could have been a secret society that did this to you, an underground covenant, a covenant they made with God. They didn't keep it. Your spiritual status bound, or someone's spiritual status is bound by magic or spell work. So somebody tried to bound you, collective, with magic and spell work, but it didn't work because you're too strong and you're too gifted and you're too powerful to be captured by spell work or magic. But they put a lot of spell work or effort into trapping you with this magical spell work or bound you with some kind of spell work or magic, and it didn't work. But what did happen, collective, is that your partner here wasn't strong enough to walk away from whatever this was, and they were captured by this energy, and they are bound by this energy by way of spell work and magic. They're still under some type of illusion spell, collective. This person is, but you're free and they're not. They either joined this coven without knowing what it was, but they're bound by this magic or this covenant that they made with this energy, by its ritual, spell work, or dark magic. This could have been a soulmate or a soul family, or someone that was a part of your soul family or your soul mate. For some of you, this is a new relationship that you're being sent into your life. So because your person was trapped by spell work or dark magic or bound to this energy by some kind of secret coven or society, this is a secret coven or some kind of secret society that somebody is bound to, that they joined forces with, and that they were used by to try to trap you into this situation. But you have a new relationship coming in, collective, being sent your way, collective, because whoever the spiritual partner of yours has been bound to a secret coven or bound to some type of, I don't know. Yeah, they're bound to this group, or they're bound to whatever this is. They're trying to get out, but they're having a hard time getting out of whatever this is for them. See, they made their choice. I don't know what choice they made, collective, but they made their choice, and therefore you have a new connection coming in with someone else, because your spiritual partner is bound to something else. Look, all has been destroyed. Something has been destroyed. There is no going back, because there's nothing there back there for you anymore. So your ancestors want you to know, collective, that there's no going back to the situation, whatever it is. They made their choice. You know. And there's no going back, because there's nothing back there for you anymore but trouble. Okay? This person made their choice. They gave up their position. All right? Forgive whoever this was that hurt you, because they have unhealed trauma and they blocked their blessings by doing this. This person had unhealed traumas, and they blocked themselves from being able to come with you again. Divine feminine. Do not assist your divine masculine in this part of the process, because it's necessary for their spiritual growth. This makes me kind of sad. They are being integrated into the 5D. So divine feminine, you're no longer bound to the situation anymore. You have a new connection coming in if you're open to this person, if you want. But you are being advised to not assist this person with whatever this is, because this is going to help them evolve into the 5D. And it's going to help them unblock their path by healing their own trauma, all right, from their own family issues. So don't go back to the past, because there's nothing back there for you, divine collective. You are chosen by the Most High, and you have power now, all right? Play with your mama, don't play with me. So this person blocked themselves, divine collective, by choosing the wrong path. And they're being blocked from you at this time, because right now they're going through karma, okay? This is what I'm getting. So this card comes with some instructions. This is the 7 ways that these manipulative energies use to manipulate their way back in. Number 1, they lure you back in. Number 2, they put you on an emotional hook. Number 3, they cast a spell. The spell could include energetic cords being reattached, or they could come to you in your dreams, or you could have obsessive thoughts about this person until it becomes hard for you to let go. So this person's been sending you this energy to get you to think about them, to get you to stay focused on them and not this new energy coming in. So they've been trying to put a spell on you, but it hasn't been working. They've been calling you in, but you haven't responded yet. You've been feeling them in your energy, but you haven't reached out to check on them. And please don't do so. It's a trap, all right? They're trying to lure you back in and get you back on the hook. Don't fall for the manipulation. Let them play with their mama, not with you, all right? The last one says they flip the gather sympathy, and they tell other people that you are unstable. So this is basically something I was making notes on. It doesn't really go with this deck, but I was writing down something I was getting from my spirit guides, and they were telling me how these energies manipulate you into thinking that you're the problem when you're not, right? This is how they do. And these are 4 ways they flip the script and make people think that you're unstable, but you're not. It's them. So they try to make it seem like you were the one that was unstable, but you were the one that was always stable. They're the ones that's unstable, not you. Take it how it resonates. All right? So that's the trap they try to set for you, with the lure, emotional hook, and then they cast a spell on you and make you reconnect the cord to them, so it's hard for you to let go. So don't let them reconnect their cord back to you, because it's going to be hard for you to let them go again. All right? This person could be a sore maiden or a spawned by Satan. Don't waste your time or your energy on them, collective. Follow your intuition. Use your discernment. All right? Any other messages for them? Look, don't join the circus. Don't join this circus. Don't go back into union with this person. You would be a third wheel. 3 of Cups is here and 3 of Pentacles is here. You are a third wheel. They're trying to make you a third wheel. Don't join forces with this person again, collective, or you will be a third wheel. Boys will be boys. Take it how it resonates. They have unclean energy. Don't cast your pearls before swine, all right? Start that new project because it's going to pay off. The spiritual journey is all about finding out what you need to work on. Earth is a school, so you've learned what you need to come here to work on, and now you have been removed from Earth school, and now you're stepping to a new level, collective, all right? So keep going, okay? This is or was a bad deal, and nothing good will come from this, all right? False union. This person was in a false union, collective. They chose a false union over this divine union with their divine counterpart, and now they're bound in this union with this third party until they free themselves, all right? And their intuition is being blocked by black magic. So here's the thing, collective. I don't know who your counterpart is or who this person is, but they're being blocked from you because they're under spell work and black magic by a third party, right? Take it how it resonates. Leave them alone, okay? Pay it forward and keep moving. All your money and financial blocks are being removed, collective, okay? But be careful while you go forward. Gratitude is the attitude. So here's what I'm getting. I'm going to close it out with this. I'm going to do another reading for this person that I'm talking about in this reading, because there's a serious warning here for you to leave this person the fuck alone, okay? Yeah, they're going through a lot right now, but ain't nothing you can do about it because it's their karma. It is what it is. You need to be grateful you're not going through what they're going through right now, and keep your ass out of this situation, all right? Because here's a tower. It already came out. Whatever this was, it blew up in their face. Now they got to clean up their mess. All right? You're being divinely guided away from the situation for your own protection. So please follow your intuition and do what's best for you. Love and light to you all. Namaste.